Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City
Hi
Fan
guys,
TV.
it's Andy from Man City. Hi guys, it's Andy.
Sorry, just turn that off. Wow, loads and loads of questions before we've even started. So, what we got? Ali, Mohammed, Messi. What can we say? Hi. You have to give me your name. Is it Rubiton Blondie or is it Rub It to Blondie? You're gonna have to. I keep trying to work it out. Which one is it? Sam Lee says no new left back. Sam Lee. Hey Robert Lang, how are you? No way the blue goat is going anywhere, Reese. Yeah. Hey Adam, how are you? Just catching up with sort of the. Hi Andy, hi Norman. Niall, doesn't he want to finish his career at Las Palmas? Yes, he does. We'll talk about that in a minute. Brian Gardner, David Silva, one of the greats. We are so lucky to have him, had him here. I wish he was 10 years younger. Don't we all, Brian? Absolutely, don't we all? David Silva always said he wanted to finish his career in Spain, so Japan would make no sense. Totally agree. City fan on Twitter says he wished David Silva's granddad died in Nagasaki. Bizarre people on Twitter. How could anyone say they are a City fans about that villainess? Who else? Hi mate, hi Kian. It's King. Yo, how are you mate? You're new. Where are you from? Alright Andy, how you doing EF? You alright? Hi Chris Welch, Raza Taza, hi mate. James Sinclair, hi Andy. Layla. Lala rather than Layla. Ocean Rage, afternoon, Andy and Ray. How are you? Havinder Pal, yes, Andy, loved the video with Jonathan and Ray this morning. I hope you liked it. It was one of those that we've been trying to get Jonathan Northcroft on the channel for probably about 2 weeks, but there's been so much football on lately, and we kept, we wanted to make sure that we had the right questions at the right time, and we just didn't want to do it very quickly. So anyway, it was in Barca last night for the Liverpool Barca game. So we got him on while he was still in his hotel. Hi mate, hi Shiket, how are you? I'm sound mate, thanks, says EF. Iona Beats, afternoon all. How are you, Iona? Doreen Occo, hi Andy, you're new. Where are you from? Mosin, hi. Got your message before, Mosin. Replied back to you. Manchester Blue 2007, hi Andy. How are you, buddy? You're new as well. Getting loads of new people on this channel. It's absolutely brilliant. Who do you think will win the Champions League this year? Barcelona, if I'm being honest. Albert Day. Hi Andy, it's Albert here from South Africa. It would be sad, but maybe especially now that we're not sure if Gundogan will stay or the other side opens up a chance for Foden. Good point, very good point, mate. Andy Caddy Silva is the best City player I've seen, and I've been City fan for 38 years. I've been a City fan since 1977, mate, so 42 years, and he's the best player I've seen. Chris Welch, no one can stop Messi. He was quiet until he scored. Didn't take our chances, and we deservedly got punched. Chris, I think Klopp got it wrong, if I'm being honest with you. I think he got it totally wrong. Certainly when it was 1-0, maybe 2-0. What he should have done was go shut up shop, bring on some defensive midfielders, and let's just keep it at that and then keep us in the game. He didn't. He just went all out. That shows you his naivety and why he's not won finals, because I don't think his game management is anywhere near like what Pep Guardiola's is. So, yeah. Who else? So we got, hi Andy Abdullah, Abu Nayan. How are you, mate? Thomas Elmino. Hi, mate. Very happy. Was at the match last night. Thomas, where are you from, mate? And who do you support? Cameron Dempsey, MCFC 1894, VAR decision, no trophies, Merseyside. Is it Rub It on Blondie? Let me know. Is it one way or the other? Spanish lady called me Rubito over blonde hair. Mates in school called me Blondie. People here still call me Blondie, even though I am as bald as a coot. Where is that? Whereabouts? Maybe you have said before, I'm not sure. It's King. I'm not new, been here for a month or two, just don't talk a lot. That's fine, mate. No problem whatsoever. Is David leaving, says Tom Carter. No, Ian. Atif says, hi Andy, what's up? How are you, buddy? Tom Betts. Can we just take a moment and laugh at Man United? They're now irrelevant. It's been irrelevant for years, mate. Havinder, yay, Klopp did it wrong. He went all out but didn't play recognised centre forward, yeah. Raza Taza, score predictions for Leicester, 2-1 City. Thoughts on Mendy being at the Now camp? Well, at Camp Nou, Scott Williams, I'm sure they were all given permission to have a few days rest. We've got loads of time. I'm sure they were in and training Monday, Tuesday, and then given yesterday and probably today off, and then back in Friday for the game on Monday. So I won't worry too much about that. He wouldn't be there if he wasn't given permission. So Chris Welch, I'm shocked Alexander Arnold and Firmino didn't start. Firmino's on the bench. Chris Welch, what do you think? You got an absolute pasting last night. You got properly done by a proper team. And it could have been, I know you missed a few chances, but they missed 3 brilliant chances that you'd expect Barca. So it could have been 6-0. Could have been a total embarrassment. Godwin, Thomas, Spain, alive. I live in Spain. I'm a Barca fan. Well done, Thomas. Good result last night. Messi's free kick, absolutely incredible. Andy, just admit the media have overhyped Liverpool this season. I don't think Liverpool would second the lead of Chelsea. Man. Well, they are where they are, mate. Godwin, they are exactly where they are, and that is right on City's coattails. So you can't say anything different. You know, they could get 97 points this season, which, any other season in the Premier League that wins it by a mile. So, Liverpool have been amazing this season. Just we're better, or we might be better, as long as we win against Leicester. I hope City won't bottle it against Leicester. Let's hope not. Like the vlog, folks. Thank you very much. Daniel Nerman. What we got? 57 people, 21 likes. Keep saying it, people. What is wrong with you? Hey? 21 likes and 58 people watching. 25 likes. That's nowhere near acceptable. Come on. That's got to be closer to 50. It really has. Before I talk about David Silva, Lala, Gundo. So come on, get those likes up. 35, that's a little bit better, but nowhere near it. Hi, Robert Lang. Hope you give it a thumbs up. 38, yeah, still nowhere near it. Brendan Rodgers likes to feel like a world-class manager. Klopp only knows one way to play. Yeah, sadly, and that's his downfall. Liverpool will drop points at Newcastle. You reckon, Stevie? Give me a score. I think that's going to be a very tight game. So come on, 39. I'm not going to answer, Adam. Sorry, I'm not going to answer unless that goes over 50. I'm not going to talk about Lala. Avril Smith, hey, Avril Smith, how are you? Just call me Blondie, please, mate. And enjoyed the Q&A with Northcroft. You're more than welcome, Blondie. Hope you did enjoy the Northcroft video. Jonathan Northcroft, Sunday Times sports reporter. Me and Ray chatted to him this morning while he was in Barcelona after last night's game. Lovely, lovely guy, and answered some great questions and gave us some brilliant feedback on the questions that some of you sent some emails through and asked certain questions which we put to him. So it wasn't just our questions. You guys sent us an email on mcfcfantv@gmail.com and said, can you ask Jonathan this question, which we did. So if you've got questions in the future, you need to contact us because, you know, at the end of the day, this is a channel for the fans. So you sent us questions, we answered and asked them of Jonathan. Just going through, sorry. The live title scares me. I can't wait to hear your updates on where we'll get more likes. The live title scares me on David Silva. Ain't happening. I mean, Lorenzo, when Messi retired, the fun of football, and no, mate, not at all. Plenty of other brilliant players in world football, but Messi is right up there as the best ever. JTR 35 Zinchenko contract extension imminent. Yeah, I think it'll happen. I really do think VVD deserved Player of the Year award, considering Liverpool most certainly going to win nothing this season. Oh, you don't think he should have won it? Jonathan Northcroft disagrees and said he thinks he should. Who on earth is Lala? Hey, I'm not answering this. That is 40 likes. That is not acceptable. Sorry. So that's got to go to 50 before we move on to the transfer rumours. So you better get a thumbs up because, yeah, 57 people, 41, 57 people on. I'm sure most of those have not liked. So 42, you need to give that a thumbs up. Sorry. I'm sure we'll just wait. We've got 56 people, or 44, so we're nearly there. Come on. 45, thank you. Anyone else? Getting 47. See, it shows you when we ask you to give it a thumbs up. Why are you not doing that right from the word go? Come on, 49. One more, 50. Do we get it? 50, maybe? Oh, God, I'm going to have to just go back searching, see who's made any 48. So somebody's give it a thumbs up, then give it a thumbs down. So, not acceptable. Need to go 50. Hi, Andy. Hi, Reese Woodbridge. How are you, mate? Thomas, we beat Roma 4-1 last year at home and lost 3-0. Yeah, but can't see, Thomas, I can't see Liverpool scoring 4 and you not scoring at all. 48, so 49, 48, keeps going like that. So we've got people on here who really not followers of Man City Fan TV, so they're just giving it a thumbs up. Oh, 50, there we go, 50. That goes 49. Oh, it's gone 49. So no, I'm not going to speak about it. So I'm going to say 53, 53 to make it certain that we carry on with the topics that we're talking about. So 50, that shows you 50. Blondie says 51. No, we've gone up back to 50 and we went to 49. See, there you go. So people are, someone here just pissing about. It's probably true, Geordie. It's probably there like that. Her. Thumbs down. You know what he's like. Sorry to upset you all, but we win our remaining games. If that means we win the league, then great. I'm not gutted. Someone's playing. Yeah, exactly. Somebody is. 51. Getting Barca, you were right, Andy. Told you, mate. Absolutely told you. Barca would destroy Liverpool. Defensively, ain't happening. Simple as that. You know, Virgil van Dijk got embarrassed last night. He looked like a League One player and came up against a top player in Messi. But boy, was he showing up last night. Gustavo Cortez, Manchester City. Robbie Askew, hi, I just got back from revision session. Hope it's gone well. My lad's just doing his uni revision now. Great video with Northcroft, says Kiam. Good, thank you, mate. If you haven't seen it, brilliant 30-minute sort of session Q&A, fast Q&A about all things about FA ticket prices. We looked at the Premier League running. We looked at Player of the Year, Footballers' Writers Awards. We looked at safe standing. Brilliant. If you haven't seen it, go over, watch the video. It's only 30 minutes long. Brilliant Q&A with Jonathan Northcroft. He's an absolute star. Talks absolute sense. And he's one of the reasons why, you know, we don't get many journalists on this channel. We've had a few. And as you know, if you've been following this channel for a long time, we've actually outed quite a few. One of them in particular, we gave a hard time to. But Jonathan Northcroft, brilliant journalist on the Sunday Supplement, writes for the Sunday Times, and we always love to hear what Jonathan thinks of various questions and football as it's going. So go and check out the video we did this morning, me and Ray, with Jonathan. It's about 30 minutes long, and it's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Wales got no Gabriel Kent. Lala is running back. Messi is a dream to watch. He's amazing, Shay. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 1, says Gabriel Kwong. Brilliant impersonation of Trent Charging. And I'm not sure it was a brilliant impersonation, but I tried to buff up as big as I can and go because that's all he does. Andy, when the pundit said Liverpool will smash Barca, I honestly thought they were talking about the Barca team close. Oh, Godwin. Belitho, we looked like sacked potatoes. Who did? Are you talking about Virgil van Dijk there? What else? God, we've got so many questions. My God, thank you so much. Just crazy. 71 people, 52 likes. That's got to go above 70. Come on. I think the tie's not over, though. Barca crumble. Yeah, they did. I just can't see Barca not scoring, Kian, at Anfield, which makes it, 5 goals. Can't see it. Just can't see it. Ajax versus Barca will be a total football final. It would be. I mean, I said to Jonathan Northcroft, I thought they were brilliant, Ajax, in the first half. Second half, I don't think they were that great. And I said to him, I asked him the question about Frenkie de Jong, and I said how brilliant he was in the first half, but went completely non-existent in the second. And Van der Beek, for me, was the player of the game. I thought he was superb, and Jonathan agreed and said maybe that's why Frenkie de Jong has gone to La Liga and not come to the Premier League, because it's not his type of game, where Van der Beek, he looks like a player who well up for it in the Premier League. So maybe City should be looking at Van der Beek over, Delete and maybe some others. Delete looked brilliant, I must admit, but I was more impressed out of any of the Ajax players with Van der Beek. I thought the other two players, I thought Tadic was garbage, and I thought that Riech, Jesus Christ, he looked like he'd been smoking weed all night in Amsterdam. His eyes were, I thought it was awful. But anyway, we move on, because we've got the rumour today. This is the rumour, which just, let me bring it up, and it's quite frightening. This is from Court Offside. Court Offside. Court talking bullshit, I'm guessing. And that is, they reckon Man City midfield David Silva is reportedly weighing up a move to the J-League outfit Vissel Kobe to unite with Andres Iniesta now. Jesus Christ. J-League, Vitel's Kobe, or the Premier League with the Premier League champions. It's just frightening, the amount of absolute guff that these websites, push out. It's absolute garbage. However, according to ESPN, another terrible source for transfer rumours, Silva's now considering a surprise transfer to Japan, despite the fact that City officials still feel he's an absolute vital part of the current squad. There's no quotes in that. There's no nothing. It's just saying Silva would also link up with another former La Roja League colleague in David Villa at Kobe. But ESPN states he has not yet made a final decision regarding his future. You have to look at it and just go, oh my Lord. This is David Silva. This is an absolute Manchester City legend who says that he loves Man City. He will only retire when he retires, he'll go back to Gran Canaria and back to his home and possibly play for his local sort of boyhood club, Las Palmas and things. And now he's coming out, he's going to go to Japan and meet up with the Iniesta and David Villa. And I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, where did he pull this absolute shite from? It's utterly just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. David Silva is absolutely critical to Pep Guardiola's system. We've said it all along. It's just, I find it quite laughable. But that like I said numerous times, 94.5% of transfer rumours and speculation is bullshit, absolute crap. And only 1.5% of transfer rumours actually go through. David Silva is going nowhere. He'll be at Man City next season. There's no doubt about it. Pep will not allow him to go. Pep will, if he's going to play football, if he wants to retire and say, that is the end of it, I'm retiring, fair enough. City will allow David Silva to leave, no doubt about it. Because that's the way we work. That's the way we roll. We're a nice club and we're nice to our players. But if David Silva is going to play football, certainly while he's still one of the best players in the Premier League, there's no way that David Silva is going to move to Japan. Let's face it, because he's already on a good wage. I don't think money is his overriding sort of ambition. Why would he move his family? His family that City have treated impeccably well, give him time off and everything. And Spain is only, Gran Canaria is only 3.5 hours away from Manchester. Maybe 3 hours 250 on a private jet. Why would he move all the way to Japan? It just don't make any sense whatsoever, because they're not going to pay him that much money. And let's face it, the Japan League and the Chinese League and everything else, it's just fallen to shit. It really has. I mean, you only have to look at players not being paid and things like that. David Silva's not into money. That's not the way he rolls. So he won't want to ruin his legacy by going to Japan to play football. So David Silva is definitely, you heard it here first, Man City Fan TV from Andy, and you can all give me grief in the future. David Silva is absolutely staying at Man City for next season at least. And then if he wants to retire, City will let him go to Gran Canaria. So that's the David Silva rumour. Embarrassing. ESPN and caught offside. I mean, it's just utter guff. Absolute guff. Anyway, back to seeing as though we're on 68 likes. Still not good enough, that. That's got to go well over 70. Come on. He looked like a sack of potatoes. Right, I think he's not over the bar, crumbled away. Going to go right the way down to the bottom because, sorry, I was speaking there for a while. So, hi Andy, sorry late, mate. Dozed off. I hope it's not that you dozed off, Bernard, because of our live stream. Official sport in Japan is baseball, not in football, absolutely. Do you think Leicester will be a tough game? It's the one, if you look at the video, Will Davis, if you look at the video I did with Jonathan Northcroft, I've been quite comfortable with the previous 3 games. This is the game that I'm actually worried about. I really am worried about Leicester on Monday night. So I'll be there. I'll be interviewing fans, and we'll see after the game. Don't forget to check in for the live vlogs and things. So we'll be there. Abdullah, hello. How are you, mate? Blondie, is Brandon the guy who you wish Silva's grandfather? Is Brandon the guy who wished Silva's grandfather's death? Don't know what that means. Blondie, what you on about there? Julio, football is popular in Japan. I know, I live there. Yeah, and it is popular, but it ain't popular like, Manchester. I don't think it would ruin his legacy when he finishes. Good luck. Yeah, I'm talking about now, not in the future. I'm talking about if he left this season, Kian, while he's still at the top of his game. I'm not talking about in the future. I'm talking about now. Imagine him leaving City right now, when he still next season could be absolutely immense. So I don't think David Silva will go to a league like the J League, whilst he's still able to play at the highest level. That's my point. I'm not saying he could leave City in a year's time or 2 years' time and then go to the J League. You know, maybe he would. I just don't see David Silva doing that. I'll be really honest. I just don't see him doing it. I don't think he's that type of player. I don't think money is the overriding factor with David Silva. I think it's all about his family and everything else. So, Alan Dalton, you're new. Where are you from? Alan from Ireland. David Silva used to be running down the wing back a few years ago for us. He only gets better with age. I hope he stays also. He's been incredible. Alan Dalton, you're absolutely spot on. From Ireland, spot on. It's like a fine old wine, innit? It just gets better and better. And you see, yeah, he's not been assisting and scoring like he did do last year or the year before, but God, does he make us tick. He makes us absolutely tick. Jack Deans, can you see he's dropping points against Leicester? It's always the option. It's going to be a tough game, Jack. It's going to be a really tough game. UK Misfit, you'll get the likes on merit. Andy, you interviewing the car park guy last game. If he's back, he's been poorly lately, so he wasn't there last week, and yeah, I'm speaking to him via text message, so he's got some sort of operations and things like that going on. So I'll be speaking to Gary Fuller. That's who you're talking about. He wasn't there last week, so I've been chatting to him this week, seeing if he's okay. So maybe, hopefully, he's back fit and he's back in the car park, and I can have a chat with him. Nile H, we might, but we still might not be enough season to go, so don't question me, please. Brandon Jason Grosso, we need to buy DM in the summer. Fernandinho was an old man. Well, 34, if you're calling an old man, I'm a very old man. So, Brandon, where are you from? Abdallah Al-Mami. If City win the treble with the greatest team of all time, quadruple, mate, quadruple. 4 trophies. If it's good enough for Mourinho, we've won the Community Shield as well. So, Reece, I'm celebrating Messi's free kick like a City goal. It was incredible. Boy is on. Hi, Andy. How are you, buddy? Looking forward to Monday. Maybe, Boy, we can have a chat. Maybe if you want to do if you're confident enough, I don't know how old you are, but if you want to do a sort of Leicester preview with us, email us at mcfcfantv@gmail.com. Maybe we can do a bit of a fan preview. Deterioration happens quickly, yeah, but ain't happening. Not with David. Chenerby, hello Andy, how are you? Reece, David Silva or late? Absolutely, Reece. Doesn't matter, mate. We're 3-1 with 20 to go. Yes. Chris Welch, Niall. Hey, Chuno's getting an early goal, might make him nervous. Jack Dean's opinions on City ticket prices. Go and watch the video that we did with Jonathan Northcroft from the Sunday Times, mate. We spoke all about ticket prices, so go and check the video. It's on our channel now, so go over and watch it, obviously after this video. Blondie says, UK Misfit, no, I would hate to see Neymar at City. Yeah, Neymar? Why would Neymar? Oh, God, no. Can't stand him. Absolute show pony. It's like Pogba, but on a 20 levels above in show poniness, if that's a word or a phrase. I don't think we're unbelievable, mate. I just think Messi, that miss from Dembele could be huge. JK UK, how are you, buddy? If we win the league this season, would it be a bigger achievement than last? I think it would be possibly up there. That's a good point. I mean, I said to Jonathan Northcroft, I said, look, you know, at the end of the day, if we win the league this year on 98 points and Liverpool got 97, that's 198 points in 2 seasons. I mean, it's frightening. It's absolutely frightening. When you think, well, let's say most teams won it on 80, 82 points. So that's 164 points if they won it back-to-back over 2 seasons. 164 points. We could win 2 leagues with 198. 34 points, 17, well, all right, not 17 games, sorry. I was thinking back in the old days, my days of 2 points a game. But you're looking at what? You're looking at 11 games, 12 games. It's frightening. Absolutely. The figures are mind-blowing. And Jonathan Northcroft said on the video before, so go and check it out. He said, you know, City are just redefining everything with statistics, absolutely everything. I mean, last season we smashed so many records. And yet this season, if we were to win the league with 98 points and Liverpool with 97, that's 198 points in 2 seasons. I mean, that is just mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. So, brilliant for Liverpool. And there's no doubt about it. They're pushing us right to the limit. They really are. But that shows if we win the league this season on 98 points, just how good we are. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So, Andy, Chris Welch calls City the fan channel. Robert Lang says, Andy, Chris Welch calls City on other fan channels. I don't know about that, mate. And if he does, that's fine. But he doesn't on here, so that's the way it is, Robert. Would be much better feet this year under the harsh. I agree, Reese. English Mastiff, how are you, buddy? You well? Mahrez will stay at City, Pep said. Yeah, he will do. He'll have another year. Mahrez needs to take a hike with Delph. He won't. He'll be here for next season. Abdallah, how many players will we sign? I think we'll probably sign 3, possibly 4. But I'll go 3 as a certainty. Andy, says, Andy, do we come to the conclusion now that the majority of players just go down easily after Messi rolling around everywhere last night and the shoulder bag? I think it's game management, if I'm honest with you, mate. I think depending on where they are in a game will be dependent on whether they roll around or not. You know, we've seen it. Cheers, Andy, pal. Good. Yeah, thanks, mate. Blondie says, Gabriel Kwanga will never bash Delph. He gives all. Absolutely, Blondie. Spot on. Abdullah, do you respect Ronaldo despite his United links? I wish we have someone who has his mentality for the tough. You can't. Can you really, Abdullah, can you really, any football fan say, you know, Ronaldo is garbage? No, you can't. I mean, his facts and figures, just stats upon stats, just prove he's absolutely one of the best players we've ever seen in world football, ever. There's no denying it. There's absolutely no. Anyone who says, you know, and I'm a City fan, and I don't particularly like Ronaldo, but amazing player, absolutely incredible. As good as Messi, not for me. Messi miles better. But there's no doubting he is a wonderful, wonderful player. So you have to respect him. You don't have to like him as a person and the shit and the garbage and the social media side. You know, you don't have to respect him for that. But on a football field, wonderful player. Carmen says, we're doing what Khaldun Amaric said at the start of all this. Agree. Chris is a Liverpool fan, so of course he calls us. I'd expect nothing less. Absolutely, Kiam. You know, I may giving Chris grief about last night and things, but he's not allowed to come back at me. I'd expect nothing else. You know, if more Liverpool fans come back at City, that's what I'm expecting. That's what the channel's all about. It's not about, oh, somebody said something negative about City. Oh, right, let's block them. It's not what we do. So he's more than welcome. Chris contributes on here more than most people, so he's more than welcome to come on here. Yeah, if I disagree with him, I'll call him out and I'll disagree with him. But on the whole, I think Chris Welch has been really sensible with his comments. So if he wants to call City out, fine, bring it on. I'll argue with him. But you can't you know, you can't turn around and have opposition fans just going, "Oh, City are brilliant. Oh, they're so great. Oh, they're so brilliant." I don't do that when I talk to Jan at Chelsea, or talk to the United guys, or talk to the Leicester guys, or talk to, you know, Spurs guys, or whatever. I give them grief. That's what football banter is all about. It's a bad bit of banter. And if you're so bloody soft and you're just so, you know, it just amazes me. That's why we got blocked off Stephen from a Steam company, because he just does not like banter. He can't handle it. He just can't handle any negativity. And if you're not, then you shouldn't be involved in this type of stuff. It's all about a bit of banter between clubs, between fans. If it becomes, you know, verbal and, you know, crossing the line between language and racism and things, well, then that's pushing it a bit far, and that's, you know, absolutely fine. But if we can't give banter back between, you know, back and forth between fans, what is the point? What is the absolute point? It happened when I started following City in '77, but that was from a fan base in the Kip-Hats going to the Liverpool fans, or to the United fans, or to whatever fans, Macclesfield fans, or whatever. You know, if we can't give it back and forth to each other, the difference being now is that people hide behind this sort of moniker, and, you know, they can text and they can write shit and they can give it, but they can't take it back. So absolutely, give it us. Absolutely, bring it on. I'll say any of them. Spurs fans are on here. United fans are on here. Liverpool fans are on here. Bring it on. Let's have a bit of banter. Don't get, you know, abusive. Just bring on the banter, because that is what football's about. If it's not, what is the point of following your football team? What, just to, you know, support your own team? It's all about that intense rivalry between your opposition fans. And this season it's Liverpool. Last season it was United or Chelsea, or it was whoever you are, whoever you support. It's all about banter. That's what it's all about. So if you can't take it, don't ever give it out. Don't actually interact on social media. It's bollocks, absolute bollocks. Because as long as you're not abusive and you're not disrespectful and you're not racist and you're not whatever else, that's what football's all about. It's about me versus you as an opposition fan. It's about Ray versus you. It's about you versus me, and you versus Ray, and you versus everyone else like Kiam and Awais, and, you know, I'm reading people's names out here. English Mastiff, Gabrielle, Kiam, Scott Williams, Leicester City Football Club Boyer, Robert Lang, Blondie. So that is what football is all about. It's about banter. It's about us giving it to each other as long as we're respectful. So if you're that precious that you just don't like a bit of banter, get off this channel, unsubscribe, and just block us, because garbage, as long as it doesn't cross the line. That's my point. Anyway, Simon Stevens. Oh, there we go. Simon Stevens, who's a Spurs fan. Let's give it the Spurs fan, Simon Stevens. I can't banter anybody left after the other night. We got past City just to walk around the pitch and that. Well, I thought you did well in the second half, Simon. I'll be honest with you, mate. I thought Ajax were brilliant in the first half. I thought you got your tactics wrong, but you stepped up, and 1-0, who knows? You could go to Ajax, and you never know, mate. You really never know. It could be a Spurs-Barca final. Why do they call it the empty ad? Who calls it the empty ad? Blondie says, Brandon J. Squares, is there anyone you think is not over the hill in our team? Alex Jerry. Hi, Andy. How are you, buddy? Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. I'm catching up because of my rant. Hi, Andy. Barcelona get called for empty seats too. Yeah, of course they do, baby. It's about sportsmanship too. Ocean Rage, it is. Beyond belief, Barcelona are crap too, aren't they? I think there's a little bit of throwing in there from BB. Well done, mate. That's what we like. A little bit of winding up. Spuds were very decent in the second half, says Ray. Blondie says, I, for one, want to say hi to all the fans here from other clubs and hope to engage with you on more. There you go. That's what Man City Fan TV is all about, Blondie. So thank you very much for that. Chris Welch is a top lad, says BB. There you go. So if you don't like it, or you don't like Chris Welch because he's an opposition fan, who comes on here, don't bother coming on. It makes no difference to me whatsoever. Or the channel. Just don't bother coming on and watching the live vlogs because you're going to be disappointed because we're going to, as this goes on, these live vlogs, you're going to be disappointed because we're going to end up interacting with loads of fans. And if you don't like it, tough shit. I don't care. So it's not about clicks for us. You either like it or lump it. That is the way it is. So, yeah, if you don't like it, don't come on here and start giving a load of abuse to other people. Because otherwise, you'll be banned, you'll be moved, you'll be put in times out and whatever else. So, yeah, it's all about a bit of banter between rival fans. At the end of the day, football hooliganism was all about people who knew each other, who organised fights. It's all banter at the end of the day. It was banter between the two. They might fight each other, but it's the same type of thing. It's banter. It's between clubs. So just respect each other and let's have a chat about football because that's what it's all about. But anyway, 78 likes, that ain't good enough. That's got to be 100. No way. That's not moved in ages. So 79, yeah, well, as soon as I say it, why does it suddenly go up? Why are you not giving it a thumbs up already? Come on, people. Who else we got on here? We don't need clips, just on dislikes. Me and Ray are in a bit of a comp, I think. I think Ray's a bit pissed off with my likes and everything else. But anyway, don't matter. Make sure Ray, when he goes live, you give him a thumbs up. It's all about Man City Fan TV. And it's all about you guys for the fans. Blondie says, hi, Robert. Cesaro, who is your club? Hey, see, there you go. This is a prime example. Blondie here is asking somebody else on our channel, which club do you support? It's, we're interacting fans together. You don't have to be City fans. And if you are, they're interacting between, oh, I'm in this country or I'm in that. Oh, right. And you never know. Maybe contacts are being given between each fan. Say, here's my email address, blah, blah, blah. We need to connect, or you're in the city, let's go for a coffee, or let's go and do this. It's just, that's what our channel is all about. So, let's get on, people. Let's have a bit of banter. And just, if it's opposition fans, but let's have a bit of banter. Why people get so irate? It's amazing. Just like now. Thank you, Alex. So it's gone up to 84. That's got to go above 90. Come on. What is wrong with you? 69 people on here. Rowan Neem says, I'm done with Mendy. Why, mate? Why are you done with him? Bernard Denny and Ray won't get many likes. He only does 5 minutes at a time. He doesn't. No, Ray was on for like 35 minutes last night. Sewell Kasim, I'm Georgia. You know what, Sewell? One place I'd really like to visit. I'd absolutely love to visit. Every time I've been in the States, I always keep going, I'd love to just get a hire car, just drive down to Georgia. But I've just never had time when I've been there working because Georgia looks absolutely amazing. It's always on my mind for the old ones. What else have we got? MCFC Tinder. Belitho, stop it. You'll be going into timeout. I used to do the long vlogs, but I haven't got an hour spare anymore, says Ray. City, my favourite ever, says Robert. Thank you, mate. Rowan. Andy, are you a City? Yeah, it is a perfect. Rohan Nim. Andy, are you a City supporter? I'll let you answer that, everyone else on here. Great question, Rowan. Well done, mate. BB says Rodrigo from Atletico looks like it will happen too. Good relationship between the clubs. Well, it looks like, I mean, if you look at the rumours today, we're looking at Danilo, which was one of the things we wanted to talk about. Danilo, it looks like Danilo is gonna go because it looks like City are definitely in talks with Inter Milan. It's just all about how much. So Reece Woodbridge and his Maris. Reece, I'm gonna put you in timeout, you cheeky bastard. Yes. Hey lads, hi Mag the One. How are you? Yeah, it looks like Danilo is definitely gonna go. And he's a dipper in this guy. Yeah. Chris Welch is my brother. My name's Andy Welch, if I'm being honest. I've never been in a timeout. Wonder what it's like. I'll tell you what, mate. Here you go. Here you go. This is just for you. There you go. Now you know what it's like. He'll be pissed off big style over that. More comments going through. Yeah, it's gonna be. Looks like Danilo is definitely gone. Yeah, he's right back. Hey, JTR 35. That leads us to the next one, which I just find absolutely mind blowing. Which is Lala. In Liga 1. I just. You make of it as you will, but 27 years of age, apparently, he's reportedly had the attention of big clubs in the Premier League. Arsenal apparently have been leading the chase. That says everything. We need to move away from him as quickly as possible. But Le 10 Sport in France says that even though the Gunners are absolutely in for him, City are also keeping tabs on him in France, which I find absolutely amazing. Plays for Strasbourg. He's under contract till 2021. He's valued around about £13 million allegedly. He's made 35 appearances this season. Scored 4 goals, providing a whopping 10 assists. I mean, oh my lord, that's from the Mirror. It was also from several other sources as well, which I just find it absolutely barking fucking mad, absolutely mad. Even Newcastle are rumoured, according to HGIC. Newcastle in for him, so City are going to get him in. It's shite, more shite from shite bloody sort of websites. It's just absolutely crazy. The big news with Bruno Fernandes is City are really seem to be really interested in Bruno Fernandes. The rumor is that Lisbon are basically saying that he's got £100 million release clause, but City have sort of said, look, €70 million and you've got a deal. And it looks like there is some contact between City, genuine contact, and I'm not sort of dismissing this. This is genuine contact between Bruno's agents, Man City and Sporting Lisbon. So even though that the rumours were he has £100 million or million euro sort of release clause, it looks like City are genuinely in there sort of saying, look, we're not going to pay that. We're not going to pay that. But can we sort of come to an agreement around about €70 million? So we'll see what happens in the next week or so. Obviously, signings can't be done right now. They just can't. Because the transfer window isn't open, but I think City might be looking at it thinking, when that day the window opens. Any news on Ferner? I think it'd be fit for Monday, I'll be honest with you. Sorry, my nose is... KDB, I think KDB will be fit for Monday. English Mastiff, if I'm honest. I think it'll be fine. Iona Beat's really scraping the barrel on this one, aren't they? Take care, Chris Welch. See you, buddy. Don't forget, check in. Ignore the 1 or 2 bell ends that come on this channel, so we'll block them if they start giving you any grief, mate. Hopefully Shea didn't Garcia injure himself in the FA Cup final, though. Don't know, BB. Must admit, I don't know. Rowan, I get it. His name is Mendy, and he always needs mending. He was born this way. Okay, Rowan, you can go and sort of go into timeout, and let's see what Reese Woodbridge thinks of timeout. He's going to be pissed off when he comes back. Not sure beyond belief, but sometimes using the academy instead of outsourcing filling defenders can give kids a chance. First team look at Phil. I agree. Ben Yude, you're new. Where are you from? Do you get any comments you've already answered with such regular live streams, and any questions you get tired of? Found your channel after the Burn game and loved the passion and updates. We have to answer questions, Ben. Questions will come in because people come in at different times. So we might say we'll go over, I don't know, a lineup, City lineup, or things like that. Or we'll say we discussed this earlier, because people check in at different times. So we'll always try and help where we can. If not, the videos will always be live within 10-15 minutes of us finishing the live vlog, so people can catch up on everything that we said. So Scott Williams, I think Bernardo bagging up Fernandez indicates this could be 80% down the line. Maybe. Dino's back at full training. He'll be back. Yeah, I agree, Ivor. Yeah, I think he'll be fit for Monday. We've still got 3 days left of training before the game, so I think he'll be fine. Bernard Deneen. Chowdhury charged by the FA, comments made in 20 on social media. All right, they've charged him for that. I was a bit surprised about that. Alex J. Airy, Andy, do you get my message yet? Which message, mate? Sorry, I apologise, Alex. Which message was that? And where was it to? Was it on here, or was it you emailed us? English Mastiff, Chowdhury is the big guy who plays for Leicester. Yeah, I'm surprised because it didn't look like he should be charged with anything. Kiam says free Reese. Reese should be back anytime now. Oh, he's here. he's pissed off. We've just been having a right laugh at you, Reese. Sorry, mate. Just wanted to give you a little bit of taster of what it's like to be in time. So I apologise, buddy. I know you can take it. Timeout is a lonely place. There you go, people. You piss us off at Man City Fan TV. We'll put you in timeout. Reese is an absolute legend at Man City Fan TV. I've interviewed him outside games, outside the Etihad, outside after games. Go and check him out. He's a lovely guy. We speak all the time on social media, on Twitter and things like that. And if you want to follow him on Twitter, I'm sure he'll give you his Twitter account. But if you put in @Reese Woodbridge, you'll find him. So Reese has just been in the lonely place on Man City Fan TV. So if you start, giving any racist comments and things like that, you'll be putting him out. And Reese didn't like it by all accounts. Sam Jarvis, have you seen the video of Mendy Silva? Yeah, brilliant. He's on days off. Let him go and do whatever he wants. So I have no problem with it. Scott Williams, class Reese. Beyond belief, Alex, who knows, mate? He came back at Newport in the Cup ages ago, and it's not going well since. He's in and out. The knee is swelling. It doesn't look good when he cuffs Zinchenko. BB, I think, are you talking about Mendy there? I think Mendy will be fine for Monday. Whether he'll play Monday, I'm not sure. Do you see Ben Mendy celebrate? Yeah, I did. It was classic DDA. Man City Fan TV, cold turkey. JTR 35, Zinchenko contract extension imminent. Yeah, I think he'll be signed. I think he'll be signing. I don't think after the season, it's a bit like Delph. Last season was amazing for us. So this season, Zinchenko's been brilliant. I wouldn't say he's the best left back in the world, I'll be honest with you, if I'm being really truthful. But deserves an extension to his contract after what he's done for City this season. Mendy is mint, need a champ for him. I agree. I'm surprised there's nothing really about Mendy. I like him. I know people say, oh, you know, my son's my older lad sort of goes mental over Mendy, going, get rid of him and blah, hardly played and things like that. But I actually, you know, it's not his fault. He's got injuries. It's his fault, but you know what I mean. We just got to play Zinchenko. He plays. Yeah, he does. He's not the greatest left back, I'll be honest with you. Zinchenko underrated. Yeah, he is. At left back, I still don't think he's a great left back, if I'm honest. Ivor says, Andy, how are Liverpool without LAR? You mean VAR? Liverpool assisted. Well done, mate. Fantastic. Brilliant. You caught me out there, Ivor. Well done. Azim says, Sam Lee suggested Mendy could miss the rest of the season. Ignore it. Beyond belief. Imagine Wolves had taken Zinchenko for 16 million. So from, yeah, can you imagine? Wolves would have some team, wouldn't they? Robert Lang, when do you think De Bruyne will be back? Monday. He'll be back Monday, mate. He's in training. Whether he'll be on the bench or not, I'm not sure, but he's back. Rohan, I'm back again. Well, as long as you enjoyed your sort of time in, time out. Otherwise, you know, you'll be back in there. Racewatch, there's only one king of Twitter. One. That's a good shout out. Good shout out, Reece Woodbridge, about Ben Mendy. BB says, I don't expect to see Kevin till pre-season. Oh, he'll be back. Blondie says, Zinchenko not a left back. Too many wayward passes. I agree. I agree with you, Blondie. Ron says, we so need KDB. He said we. You sound like an opposition fan. I don't know about we. Scott Williams, BB thinks he might make the bench for the cup final. For Cameron says, think Zinchenko, he may get in the midfield a few seasons. Joe Heaton says, do you want Danilo to leave? No, I don't want him to leave. I quite like Danilo. Good utility player. Migmar, Pelkong, where are you from, mate? Leicester could be a tricky game, but they will try to play Total City, which is a good thing since we'll open the game. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. It's the game that I'm actually... I said to Jonathan Oldcroft on the video, if you've not seen it, go and check it out. It's the one I'm really worried about. I've not been worried about the 3 games prior with the United, Spurs, Burnley. I always thought we'd win. The Leicester game is the one that I'm really concerned about. Chris Welch, off to play my 2nd round darts tournament match, looking to make it 5 tournament play, 5 tournament wins. See you all. Hey, listen, good luck, Chris. 180. Hey, don't forget, treble 20, treble 19, double 16. Good luck, buddy. Hope you're right, Scott Williams, says BB. Sam Jarvis, I was thinking about this for Zinchenko. He's magic, you know. You'll never get past Zinchenko. Hey, listen, if you go to the game, maybe you need to start, you know, putting that out there. Anyway, 87 likes, that ain't good enough. That is nowhere near good enough. That's got to be 100 before we go. Absolutely 100. 64 people on here, and there's about 20, 30 people that are brand new. Not give it a thumbs up. It takes you a second. Go down, give it a thumbs up, and then we can move on. See, Chris Welch is getting all the CMA and everything else from City fans, so that's the way this channel rolls. 89 ain't good enough. Oh, missed a load of 89. Missed a load of people there. Work calls, take it easy, Kiam. Hey, listen, buddy, have a good day at work. Or maybe one day you'll come over to Manchester and I'll come over to California. And we'll meet up and we'll have a few beers and maybe you can put me up. I'll come over. I'll just fly over and we can have a couple of days chilling out and having a few beers and, you know, chewing the fat about Man City. But if you're ever over in this area, come over and I'll put you up, buddy. KDB is nearly fit. He is. Yeah, I'm a City fan, mate. Went to every game in Ukraine so far. You went to every game in the Ukraine so far. What, one? How can Chowdhury get charged for tweets? Well, oh, exactly, Nihilage. I mean, I think it's a bit garbage. Would love to see Stones back in this 11 when it seemed to fade out in the second half. Similar thing that was last season. It was mainly, yeah, Azim. Good point. That's a good point, Azim. Shaquille. That's a good point. Yeah, I think it's going to split City fans. I think Stones is a wonderful player, brilliant player. Beyond belief, losing KB season 7 just let us how mint. It has actually, and maybe it's a saving grace. Maybe it's shown us how brilliant Bernardo is. Danilo, Otamendi, Delph, I think will leave. Possibly, maybe English Mastiff, maybe. Blondie says, Cushwell, good luck, mate. My friend from Limerick won his first PDC. Sorry, that went up a little bit quick because it ended up. Sorry, I missed that. So sorry, Blondie, I'm going to have to skip down because I've got loads more. We're on 91, that's not good enough. It's got to be 100. Come on, guys, before I go, we've got 5 minutes of extra time. We've got to get that over 100. I wonder what flights Chris has in his darts. No prices. Yeah, Scott, it's probably in Liverpool. Yeah. Who's better host? Oh, stop it. JTR 35, stop it. Somali, we were unlucky last night. You weren't unlucky, mate. You were simply not unlucky. You're delusional if you think that. Yeah, I saw it advertised on the screens at our time. It's in the cinemas. Which one? What are you on about there, BB? Here's the other one. Here's another one for Edison. Oh, Eddie. What's that? I missed that. It's got Eddie Edison. That's original. Blondie says Bert Trout Min for Pubnet. Hey, maybe that's something. You know, we said actually Blondie. Maybe we said, you know, we're gonna have this green screen behind us, and we're gonna have a sort of like, you know, all of you come into our sort of pub and have a chat on the live stream. Maybe it's a Bert Trout Min. That's brilliant. Maybe we'll shout that out for you, Blondie. Shay said, I saw it in a little cinema. Not what are you on about? I don't know what you keep talking about films. Also, one for Carl Walker, bit original, but still. Carl Walker, baby. Carl Walker, woo. Carl Walker, baby. Carl Walker, woo. So what tune is that, Sam? Rowan, mate, Shakhtar Donetsk, Dinamo Kiev, 2 times of fortune. That's what I go for now. That's fine, mate. Absolutely fine. Rowan, Neem. Reese Woodbridge, I love Stonesy. Kept us in this. Absolutely, yeah. Don't diss Stonesy. He's cool as fuck. Shay, I agree. The keeper is quality. Rowan, should go for a replacement for Company. No, Company will be here for another year, mate. Hit them thumbs up, guys. Thank you, Ivor. 93. That's got to be above 100. I keep telling you, what is going on? We've only got 2 minutes left, and that's only on 93. That is shameful. Reese Woodbridge, Andy, you should get a mini scoreboard that always says 5 minutes extra time. That'll be on our live screen. We'll have a green screen with that behind. James Miller. Oh, you're new. If your girlfriend was a rag and she was wearing red knickers, would you take them? If she was my girlfriend, they'd be coming off anyway, regardless of the colour. BB. What a story of a German Coke. Oh, you're talking about the keeper. Oh, yeah. I've not seen it yet. I'm dying to see it. Blondie. Migmar, Pelcon. Great to meet you, mate. Welcome. There you go. See? Connecting people all over the world on Man City Fan TV. Ivor Anthony, Liverpool were not unlucky. Barca changed tactics. Hung the bait and everything. Yeah, they couldn't, mate. Reese. It's that time of the season where everyone wants to make chants after a great season. Andy Goldbridge with a green screen. Piss off. Stop it, Bolitho. Goldbridge, don't you dare. That ain't me. But we might have some stuff on the background that we can interact with. Cameron says we got Benjamin Mendy. I think he just understands phone in his hand and upload the assault. Yeah, Big Shadow 2. Have you got a season ticket? So where do you sit? We're sitting 316, mate, in South Stand. Rodman Scouse, do you go to one of the 80s? No. Really like to go on more games, and that's going to be my sort of challenge for next season. I'm going to try and go to as many games as I can at the academy. Rohan, let's end with Raheem Sterling is top of the league. He is top of the league. Ivan Anthony, could Stones eventually play? He could do, mate. I think he could. I really do think he could. To play that in a City system needs like serious. Fernandinho, don't underestimate how fucking brilliant he is up here. He is amazing, absolutely amazing. So it's not a simple sort of CDM role that we think of players that do it. Like even people say Kante could do. I don't know whether Kante could actually do that role because you've got to tune into the Pep system, and to play that role is just unique, and that's why you need a unique player. That's why I think from I've seen live going to Lyon and watching City versus Lyon away in Lyon. That's why I think Ndombele is the person I've seen live who can do that. Fernandinho is such an amazing player at what he does, and he is so underrated. It's incredible. He is absolutely world class in. If you don't want to think he's world class in world football, in a Pep system, he is amazing, absolutely amazing. And we are going to struggle massively. Excuse me. Massively to try and replace that type of intelligence that he has. He's amazing. If we could just take Fernandinho now and make him 28 and give him another 5 years, oh, Jesus Christ, how would City be for the next 5 years? It'd be amazing. But we can't, so we've got to look at somebody who has that Pep intelligence, somebody who can, and this is the thing I keep saying with Mahrez is, I don't think he's intelligent as a player that can take on instructions and understand football and Pep's football system. And I think that's why he struggled this year, because I don't think it's anything to do with, he's got to adapt to this, and he's playing in one position, one simple position. And I'm sure if you're playing in one position, out wide, out left, whatever, Pep would be saying, do this at this time, do that at that time, move into here, move. And he just doesn't seem to be getting it whatsoever. And I'm thinking, is he intelligent enough in this Pep system? I'm not sure he is. I really don't think he takes it on. You look at Bernardo Silva, and he can adapt to 4 positions. Left, midfield, attacking number 10, out wide. No problem whatsoever. He can adapt. So I'm thinking Mahrez maybe not intelligent enough for Pep system. So we need to think, we've got the most important player, in my opinion, on the pitch, which is Fernandinho, who completely understands Pep's system and can implement Pep's tactics. And they are numerous. In that role is so vital to us, because picking up the ball from the keeper, playing it out quickly, slowing it down, going into midfield when they've got the ball, making tactical fouls, taking the ball quickly in tight areas, passing it back, going into a triangle, taking the ball, playing it forward to a David Silva or a Kevin De Bruyne, moving into the space when we're out wide and going onto the edge of the area and taking players with you. And it's like a multitude of roles that Fernandinho plays. You have to be a seriously intelligent player to be able to play that role. So for us to replace him, I think it's going to be nigh on impossible. But the closest I've seen is Ndombele. I think Ndombele can do it. And I think Man City should go absolutely all out to get him, if I'm honest with you. But anyway, that's just my 2 penneth worth into that. But anyway, we've run over, so last 1 minute of extra time. Thank you everybody for coming on. That is 97 likes. That's not good enough. That's got to be over 100 before I go. So let's see you. Blondie, thanks for the update. Jeremy Bailey, never knew that. Sarcasm by the bus. Oh, Jeremy's on. Jesus, Lord, you must be born again. John 3, Jesus said you must repent or you will perish. Oh, God, that's a bit boring. So put him in timeout. Wow. Khalifa, next time, Andy. Thank you, mate. Jesus is not Lord, he's Brazilian in blue. Spot on, Ivor. John Walters says Semenya would be good physical. Bit naughty today. It's like Fergie time, it never stops. It does, it's stopping now, mate. Bye, Andy. All the best. Thumbs up, by the way. Thank you, Abdullah. Quick question before you go. Did you know any of the governors? I'm not going to talk about that. I can't talk about that. Sorry. Damp music. See you next time, Andy. Bash. Hi, Andy. How are you? I'm good, Cador. You'll have to watch the video back. It'll be live on our channel in about 10-15 minutes. Reese Woodbridge, top stream, Andy. I'm going to get to Leicester super early and do an interview. Hey, there you go. Reese Woodbridge is going to be on our channel prior to the Leicester game. So maybe I'll put him in a timeout. No, I won't. So Reese, come and chat to me. You know where I am. Anyway, before you go, Andy, do you use hair gel? No, I don't use hair gel, mate. If I use anything, it's a little bit of sort of like, I don't know, wax, or I get it from a hairdresser. She keeps, but it's not gel. No, gel makes your hair look wet and things like that. But I'm going tomorrow for a haircut because this is crazy. I normally have it done every 2 weeks, but I've just been too busy with work. So tomorrow I'm going for a proper and a nice beard shave and maybe my eyebrows have a trim and whatever else. So I'll be back tomorrow hopefully with a nice new bit of shaving done. Right, all the best everyone. See you same time, same place tomorrow. Scott Williams, thank you, mate. Rob, Castros, Michael and Net, do you think he'll lay you might do? Blondie, GL, all great stream. Nice to meet new folks. Absolutely, Blondie, thank you. Mara's thinking it's only reactionary, pal. Not thinking that fits the system or plays around him. Agreed, damn music. Wonder how many Liverpool monks are going to turn. Nice one, Reese Woodbridge, says BB. Cador says, my gut feeling tells me we'll win the league this weekend. Let's hope so, Cador. Sod the governors, no stand by. Yeah, I'm not getting into that, I told you. They're my old, that's my past, and I'm not getting into that. Bye, Andy. See Tony. Reese Woodbridge, cheers, BB. Funso Wandra. No Scousers will turn up at the last game. They'll all be in Spanish prison. Well done, mate. Watch the video back. GTR through great hair. Must be David Silva's barber shop. If it was, I'd be like, all right, get it all off. See you, mate. See you, Blitho. Later, Mosin. Rowan, see you again, Andy. Hope to catch you as often as possible. Just check in, mate. We're here every day at 1600. Rob says, have a good one, Andy and all. Catch you up tomorrow. Thank you, mate. Robert Lang, great live stream. Thank you, Robert. Reese, Young Govs. Not going there, told you. Leicester 1, Kalichi scored, but City 2. Thank you, mate. It's 101 likes. Thank you, Blondie. That's the last point. That's the last thing I'm reading out. So thank you, Blondie. Listen, Sandy from Man City Fan TV. You've been absolutely superstars as always. Absolutely brilliant chat. You make it. You make the channel what it is. Take Ray with you to the dressers. You don't need it, mate. We are Centurions, absolutely. Have a good one. See you, Ocean Rage. Bye, Andy. See you, Robert. Just brilliant. You guys are absolutely brilliant. Not only for the fact that you interact with me and Ray on our live vlogs, but you interact with other fans. We're not bitter like, Liverpool, United, Chelsea, Spurs, whatever, whoever. Everyone's welcome on this channel, and we have a good bit of interaction, and it's great putting City fans especially, City fans together wherever they are in the world and things like that. So maybe one day we'll have a massive meet-up at the Etihad. How good would that be? You too, Abdullah, have a nice evening, mate. I'll smash the channel link around Twitter, pal. Take care. Thanks, Ivor. You're more than welcome. Let's have a Man City in the summer. Let's have a Man City meet-up when the Premier League's over. Maybe we can get 20 or 30 of you to come. Another great stream. Thank you, BB. You're more than welcome. Let's all meet up outside the Etihad. Let's go and have a pint somewhere, and let's get 20, 30 of you on the channel. And I'd do a live vlog, or we'll do a video vlog or something like that where we can talk about the season. Can you do a transfer daily? We will do in the summer because there's nothing at the moment. It's all Abdullah. It's all nonsense. So all we'd be doing is talking about regurgitated garbage which the media just put out. There's nothing real. When the transfer season window opens, we'll be doing daily stuff, absolutely, right the way through the summer. So come to France, better weather. Yeah, Ray can go out and meet you, Billy, though. Didsbury Festival every year has all the City trophies. You can take pics with Alex Williams is there too. Yeah, let's try and organise a date when everyone is, I'm going to be at the game on Monday night. Ray's away, he's busy with work, and then I go away, sadly. I'm overseas in Bratislava, so I'm not going to be here. But Ray will be around. I think Ray's going to the FA Cup final and possibly the Brighton game. But I'll be putting out videos from overseas and things like that. But when the season is finished, let's all meet up. Let's all sort of meet up somewhere in Manchester if you can if you can make it, and let's all have a chat and we'll do some videoing and we'll talk about the season and trophies and the quadruple that we're gonna win and all that type of garbage. And just have a good time at the end of the day. And if Liverpool fans, Chris Welch and everyone else wants to come down and meet us, and more than welcome. I'm sure City fans will welcome you, and we can have a chat on camera and sort of say, do a review of everyone's favourite player and who should go and who shouldn't, go, and who we should buy. And it'd be great to have everybody, on the video, if you can make it. So anyway, Sandy from Man City Fan TV, I'm gonna go. What's that last one? James Johnson. Oh, liking it. Come on, City. Thanks, James. Brilliant, guys. You've been absolutely superstars. As always, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, check out the Jonathan Northcroft video. It's only 30 minutes. And we ask him like a quick fire 30 minutes worth of questions. We talk about all sorts. We talk about, FA Cup final tickets and train strikes and the Premier League Team of the Year and the Football Writers Awards and safe standing and other things. I mean, it's brilliant. In 30 minutes, we fire questions at him whilst he was in Barcelona last night reporting for the Sunday Times on the Liverpool Barca game. So have a good evening, Robert Lang. You're more than welcome. But anyway, Sandy from Man City Fan TV. You're all superstars. We love you. Check in tomorrow at 1600. And don't forget, check out that video with Jonathan Northcroft. Take care, guys. Have a brilliant Thursday. We'll see you soon.